Hi guys, uh, just about to start a little bit of a project. Just watching the fish, enjoying a bit of late summer, early autumn sun. Swimming around there nicely, enjoying themselves, shoaling together like friends. To be honest, the fish I bought a few weeks ago, probably what, 5 weeks ago, and I showed you the new fish I had. They've been feeding like absolute pigs, and I've had them on 42% high protein pellets, and they have grown by 1.5 times bigger than when I bought them. They're absolutely cracking. You can see that Goshiki down there, the third one. You got the gold and black one, the orange, and then I've got a Goshiki there. He's absolutely gorgeous, huge. Never expected him to grow this quick. Wanted him to put a bit of weight on before the winter comes, obviously. See him through the winter. The skimmer's working overtime. Unfortunately, all my neighbours seem to like the big trees and bushes, and you can see all this here is all dropping into the pool as winter's coming on. So like I say, I'm cleaning this out maybe every twice, maybe 3 times a day. It's really good. Anyway, back onto the little project I'm going to do. My idea is, originally I was going to increase this blockwork up to the top of the easy pod, but then it meant I've got to put some more footings in to come out, because I need to come out to about here so that I can cut the front of it. So I've come up with the idea of using 4x2 timbers, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a square frame there. I'm going to make another frame that comes across here and down, across to the bottom, ties into the front of the blockwork. Same on the other side. Then I'm going to clad it with timber all the way around to match this fence, all the way around there. I'm going to make a lid sloping back to the to the gravel. That's the only bit that'll have a plastic liner, and then the timber will go on top. The rest I'll just butt all the timbers up so it's got some way out to breathe. Double opening doors on the front here, and hopefully that will suffice. I'm going to pour some concrete in the bottom here to raise that above this ground level. It seems to get a lot of water, seems to go back into there, so obviously I'll try and stop that, and then I can finish all this off. Obviously if I do block work, it's going to take a lot longer. I've got to do it, I've got to let it set, I've got to mess about. This I'm hoping I can do with this in a day. I'll show you guys what I've bought. Sorry, can't stop looking at the fish, can't help it, but then again that's what we buy them for. Beautiful, absolutely. Right, oh, I didn't show you guys, did I? Wife made me put a fence across here, stop the little one. She's 18 months now. This is a little tiger, and she's constantly trying to get down to the pool. So what I've done is put a bolt on the back there. It's quite tight. I've put a butterfly down there that she can't get around, just through here, and then that's the gate. There's a little sign I made myself. I'm into pyrography, so I built myself a little sign there. That's 3 foot high. That's I don't know whether I've protected my daughter from the fish, or whether I've protected my fish from my daughter, but there you go. Anyway, back to it. Here's my rock still. I'm hoping, I've got an holiday in a couple of weeks' time. I'm hoping to get all my water filled, finished, and all sorted. Right, so what I've bought here, you can see I've bought quite a bit of, it's I'd say 4x2 in old terms. It's not quite 4x2, it's actually 90mm by 40, I think, or 90 by 38. So I'm going to build all the framework out of that, and then I'm going to clad it with those boards there that actually are identical to the ones that are on the fence. So the colours will all tie in nice, nice and watertight. Protect that from the frost in the winter. Also put a lock and that on there. Maybe fit a little tiny sensor with a little klaxon on it, says if anybody ever breaks in. As you guys know, they're 600 odd pounds, those Easy Pods, plus your pumps, plus your air pumps, you know. It's not long before you're up to £1,000. Anyway, back to it. So I'm going to cut this into the certain sections. I've measured it all out, I've worked it out, I've drawn it on a drawing. I don't know if I've got my drawing in here. Yeah, there's my drawing. Just a quick, basically, I'm going to make, that goes on the back side behind the Easy Pod. And then either side, because I want to extend it past that blockwork, I'm building 2 of those. One's a left hand, one's a right hand. That goes in the back, it's all screwed together. Then it's going to be all cladded in the timber all the way around. Make the lid to fit, and then a set of double doors that I can open right out. So as if I want to pull the Easy Pod out for any reason, or I want to get in there to do anything, it's not going to be tight and cramped. I can lift the lid up, it's going to be hinged so that I can lift the lid up, put it on 2 little bars, but I can also fold it all the way back if I want to get in there to do work on the Easy Pod. So I'm just about to start cutting. What I'll do a couple of small videos. I'll try and link them all together because I'm only learning at this YouTube business, so I'll try and link all the videos together instead of doing video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4. And then you'll see the progression as it goes along. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Alright guys, as promised, here's the next bit. I've cut obviously top, middle rail. Now if you notice, I've staggered so that it comes to the end, I've screwed it that way, and then it comes to the end, I've screwed it that way, but then that one goes inside, and then that one ties in from the bottom, and that one ties in from the side, and then I've got a piece down there that ties in. I've done it in different ways so that it's not all, because I'm not using actual joints, because it would take a bit too long jointing it all, and I'm screwing it all together. I've staggered which way they go. This one's actually going to be panelled before it goes in situ, because it's up against the fence, and I think it's going to be a bit awkward. So I'm now ready to try this down there. In all fairness, that's took me about 40 minutes to make. I know it helps if you've got the power tools, and some people haven't, and you've got to use your hand saw and what have you, but I have, so I didn't have to. Right, we'll dry fit this, then I'll leave it in situ, and then I'll do the other side here and see what that one's like. Let's have a look. Right. Pretty damn good to me. See what I mean when I say I ain't going to be able to clad down there? So if I put all the timber on before I put it in position, then here I'm actually bolting it to the existing blockwork, and then I'm going to bolt it here to the existing blockwork, and then there's going to go a piece across the bottom there. I'm going to pull the gravel back, and I'm actually going to concrete all the inside of that bottom there. So that one I'm going to leave in situ. I'm now going to do the other one this side the same. Then I'll leave that one in situ, and then once that's in, I'll do the back piece. Like I say, I'm going to pull that one back out, clad it before I put it in, that one over there. But then I can screw that in place, screw the side one in place, screw the back in place, clad it all the way around, put the kicker in the bottom there, pull all that gravel out. I'm going to concrete all that, that'll make it nice and dry in there. Then that just leaves me the roof and the double doors, but that's why I've come out that far. Like, it gives me a bit of clearance. I know I don't need that much, but a bit of clearance there. Maybe I can put, once it's concreted, like my food and some of my other stuff in there that I want to keep locked up. But the idea is that will keep it sheltered from the winter, and also I'll stop hopefully anybody pinching it once it's all padlocked up and bolted into place, and it'll keep it nice and dry, and the stuff will last longer. So right onto the right hand side, then the back. I'll do the right hand side and the back. I'll do the next bit of this video once I've got all three positioned in and I've clad that side, and then I'll show you guys I'm fixing it in and putting it all together, and whether it looks nice or whether it looks an eyesore, we'll find out. See you soon, guys. Bye. Right, guys, as promised, like I said, I'd do step by step. That's where I'm up to now. I built the two sides as I showed you. I did the left hand side, the right hand side. As you can see, I've clad all that side because obviously there's a fence panel there, so it'd have been a bit awkward. Yes, I could have pulled the fence panel out, but I've had to ask the neighbours if I could go around there. And so that's on there at the moment, just getting this in position. And it's going to be screwed to the wall there and there, there and there on the back there. It's going to be screwed there and there. Then all this will, I'll fill all this in, clad all this down to there. Then I've not decided yet. I've made this square because I was thinking of making like a 4-pitched roof so that it comes up a bit Chinese, Japanesey style. I don't know yet, I haven't figured out. I'm going to do that. 2 doors on the front to open out, obviously. Going to concrete on the bottom there, as I've already said. Sorry if I keep repeating myself. But yeah, pretty pleased with that altogether. Probably a couple hours work in total. Yeah, I think I've spent about £80 up to now on all the timber, the panelling. I've just worked out I've got enough panelling. 1 pack of panelling did the one side. I've got a pack of panelling that will do this side. I'm probably going to have to buy another 2 packs of panelling because one's going to be too much for the back, but as you can see the front of full lengths, so it's probably going to take at least 2 packs, maybe 3 packs. And then obviously I've not decided how I'm going to do the roof. I might, like I say, do a 4-pitch type of roof and do a shingly effect just to make it look a bit better in the garden than just a sloped or square roof. So that's where we are up to now. Fish are still enjoying the afternoon weather. Starting to slow down a little bit now, but obviously you all know that because autumn's here. So still feeding well though, but I'm watching how much food I'm putting in. I'm making sure I'm only adding it as they're clearing it. Usually I know 3 great big handfuls and they clear it, and then I put another couple handfuls in and they clear it. Now I'm doing an handful at a time because otherwise it just means I'm going to be scooping it out with a net and wasting it. So but anyway, so yes guys, that's where we are up to now. I think that will protect it for the winter, keep the frost off here, we'll keep the bad weather off, the rain, we'll keep it nice and dry. Like I say, plenty of room to work in there without opening the lid. The lid's only on there if I want to take it off, to take this out. I could probably get away with putting a solid lid on, but I want to have all eventualities. If I want to take it off, I can just, mind you, that acer might cause a bit of a problem in the back there if I flip the lid back and probably smash it to pieces. Maybe I should put a lid on that lifts off all in one and maybe attached with like 4 brackets, 4 screws to hold it in place until such time as I want to take it off. Not decided yet. I'll sort that as I go along anyway. Thanks for watching guys. I'll do a little bit more videoing as I progress. Thanks for watching.